Thank you guys for joining me for another video with tarot, and we're also using oracle cards today. We're doing some shadow work, so if you guys are interested in that, um, please continue watching the video, and thank you guys for being present. But also, here's a channeled message. The human body has the mechanism to think before acting. For example, children are so adorable and sweet that as parents, when our children start doing things that we become aware they know what they're doing, and if we let them get away with that, with the cuteness, but it's cute in a certain age and it's not cute after a certain age, and it's causing recklessness, babies are showing us that we have the ability to think. So Mercury retrograde, slowness, stillness, thinking before acting. I don't care how long it takes you to think to make the right decision. That's how you're going to be able to stay out of trouble and conflict during Mercury retrograde. Anyone who is covertly trying to convince you guys to make quick decisions, they have hidden agendas behind it, okay? And most of the hidden agendas, we think that it actually has importance long term, but most of hidden agendas end up creating long term disappointment while we're able to enjoy short term satisfaction. So, think before acting during Mercury retrograde. It's going to basically keep you out of trouble from any kind of conflict. Um, And if someone does have the audacity to try to narrate you actually utilizing aspects of your brain and your psyche to think before making wise decisions, realize 10 times out of 10, those people have a lot of regrets about the decisions that they have made. So during this Mercury retrograde, the channel message here is there are people who have a lot of regrets about past decisions that they have made, and they have clarity about it. So if you are in contact with anyone who is acting as if they don't have clarity on a situation, they're more than likely experiencing fear of the unknown, and they're not ready to make the necessary changes in their own life to better their lives. So they just want to stay comfortable. And if they're selfish enough to try to include others in that and try to play a role of being dumbfounded, be mindful that these people, while they may think they're getting one over on you if their emotional manipulation works, they're actually long term setting it up so that if they need help, they're going to burn bridges, especially with rumors. The truth about rumors being exposed. You guys are also going to find out about certain friend groups in which the betrayal was so thick that some people it's kind of like if Santa had a list. Let's say, for example, somebody wrote Santa a letter and said, I want this for Christmas. And you know how Santa says, hey, are you naughty or nice? Somebody, reads the letter of somebody who says they want something for Christmas, but they see that this person has been doing some really nasty shit to people this whole time. Some of you guys are going to find out that some people have been getting nice gifts from basically screwing people over. And um, I don't actually serve Christmas, but for some people's Christmas gifts, they are going to be getting back all of the nasty shit that they did to other people. And they possibly, you guys might know some people who were able to attract nice, fancy shit and were able to keep it consistently, but they didn't tell you exactly how they went about doing it. Those secrets are going to be exposed. Let's do some prayer. I'll show you guys the cards we're using, and then we'll get into the message. But yeah, that's a channeled message for you guys, and I hope that serves you guys well. Most High of love and light, allow me to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional manipulation free messages that helps heal the collective consciousness by basically showing them how to be the self healers that they need. And I pray that the spirit of codependency who stays away from the collective consciousness. And please protect the collective consciousness who's watching this video from the spirit of codependency. May codependency be cleansed at the seed root level so that there can be less crime. And thank you, Most High, for this moment of connection, harmony, and peace. Thank you. All right, if you guys are curious, people who are more likely to commit crimes are codependent people. Most crimes are committed due to emotional motivation. Okay, so the cards we're using the original tarot deck, and we're also using the classic horror oracle. This is the perfect oracle to use if you are doing shadow work. And I got this from Barnes and Nobles, okay? All right, but the fact that I did mention that people who are extremely codependent are more likely to commit acts of crime, well, a lot of times in the reading, I pick up on very articulate, very intelligent individuals who have experienced extreme abandonment issues. And at crossroads, it's kind of like they chose to give into their lower selves and ignored their higher selves because long-term results, they didn't want to cultivate patience in order to be able to experience long-term happiness instead of bypassing the short-term gratification that basically, which they use to justify actions of their lower selves. For example, some of you guys could be connected to codependent people who choose to lie about their motivations. But what those codependent people won't tell you is that they're confused about their own motivations, and they're more so concerned about external validation. The reward that they get from indulging in criminal activity is simply having external validation due to unhealed aspects of loneliness. Okay, so some of you guys might find out that some people have tried to create these narratives about, toxic behaviors that they have. They've probably tried to twist it as it's just who I am, it's just what I do. But literally, they've done it. It's kind of like they've justified certain criminal activity that they wouldn't want happening to them because it's kind of like when the fear of loneliness comes up and they're at a crossroads in where they could basically do self-care, or they can choose to start drama with people in order to have a connection. Some of these people have been choosing to basically, some people's scales of being kind and being unkind is so off balance that truth is going to be exposed. Okay, so I feel like this shadow work is going to be talking about, if you know that you can be unkind, accept it. Also, identify the root of your unkindness. Identify how you can be unkind, showing up in a practical manner. So, for example, when I get irritated and my irritation is extra high around Mercury retrograde, because I'm aware that there's things in me that need healing, and the connections that I have in the past that don't serve me any longer, they're irritating me. So this is where I have choices. Do I respond the way I did back in the past when I got irritated, or do I choose to see this moment of being irritated from a new perspective? Um, so it's like, identify where you guys can be unkind. And when I get irritated, I can be unkind to people who I know is purposely trying to get my attention to basically exploit and abuse me because they have great self-doubt in their own abilities and manifestation. This is annoying. And some of you guys could be dealing with the same type shit. So identify how you can be unkind and how it can show up, and identify a healthy way for you guys to remain kind to yourselves, instead of pretending to have connections with people who have hidden agendas who are pretending to be kind to you guys. I think that's something that you guys could that's some shadow work, homework. For example, the average healthy minded person understands if you're dealing with a person who doesn't have good intentions towards you, but has, it seems as if when they're around you, they've practiced a script on how to get your attention and keep you long term. Most of this is due to loneliness, okay? Unhealed childhood wounds. And most of the time, people like this will use extreme emotional manipulation to convince you to basically want to spend time with them. So if you guys feel guilty around some people, if you guys choose to do self-care because you guys, your social meters or batteries may be running out. If you guys know of people who will try to basically keep conversation going, even though you guys are ready to basically get time to yourselves, realize it's a choice to do what they're doing, and they know what they're doing isn't going to work out. So, for the most part, some of you guys can have people around you guys simply just trying to get information about you guys or about other people. And the thing is, they view the information that they're receiving as valuable, but how their psyches are injured and damaged due to a lot of unhealed trauma, they have a distorted perception of how to use this information. So you guys could have been dealing with some people who started false malicious and rumors and gossips about you guys, basically based off of their limited perception. And that's those rumors are going to be cleared up, and those people, they're going to be redirected to doing self-care, especially if you have basically invested time into setting a healthy example of self-care. People have been gossiping about you guys because they want you guys to basically spend time with them instead of having a balanced social life and a balanced self life. There's rumors that they start about you guys are going to be cleared up, and the reality of what their lives are like is going to surface. And I feel like this message is coming up because it's going to make sense as to why some people reacted the way they have in the past and present, if this energy is present, based off of, you're going to be hearing about their childhoods. If they experience extreme neglect and abandonment issues, you're going to understand that they have enough knowledge and awareness to choose to be healthy, but they're consciously choosing to be toxic and trying to get away with it. So those people who started gossip and rumors about you guys, they're going to be exposed. If you guys saw 1313, please leave your favorite emoji. All right. Ooh, child. So let me get the cards, and then I'll show you what we have. So remember I mentioned how some people that have been starting rumors about you guys, they have a lot of what you call it? They have a lot of brain damage. Is some of you guys are gonna figure out some, and I'm gonna show you guys the cards why I'm getting this. Some of you guys are gonna figure out some bullies that you have been dealing with have brain damage, but they are not exactly aware of it. And here's how they have brain damage. They may have suppressed a lot of emotions from childhood trauma due to due to having very dominant parents who didn't allow them to express their individuality. So a lot of them could have not been able to develop a full awareness of their personality due to their families trying to maintain certain status, ideas, and symbols in order to have consistent income coming in. Some of you guys could find out that some of your ancestors, in the era and times that they lived in, they were not able to receive support if they did not meet a community's ideas or standards. Some of you guys are going to find out that some of your ancestors were exiled from communities. And yeah, some of you guys are gonna find out about that. Um, but this has to do with people who can have brain trauma, or trauma can be so bad that it impacts their decision making, so that they make very reckless decisions and will try to basically defend the reasons they made reckless decisions. Most of those people are more than likely suppressing heavy emotions, and they don't exactly know how to express how they truly feel. So people who more than likely suppress heavy emotions, especially of trauma, um they more so like to go into escapism, so much to the point, as I said, you know how they'll defend the escapism, they'll defend the escapism to the point that if your way of living goes against what interrupts their escapism when the reality of the real world is taking place, then this is where some people have ooh, child, y'all gonna find out some people have they're some people that you guys know are connected to extreme criminal behavior due to a lot of brain damage. Now, let's before we get deeper into this, here's how some people can have brain damage and not be aware of it. You guys are gonna find out about some people in the middle tax bracket. Child, when I say the middle tax bracket, where they're able to live comfortably, the neighborhoods have a certain way, a certain idea, and things of that nature. Of it's kind of like gated communities, but not all these are gated communities. They, at young ages, they were taught to basically act like mature adults. This was how they were able to keep finances coming in. So y'all can find out about some of y'all bullies not able to have a childhood, and they put out ideas of what popularity was, and the ideas of popularity that they put out, it was basically based on trends. So some of you guys are gonna find out about some well-moneyed bullies who they're involved in criminal behavior because they attracted other people just like them. And even though some of the stuff they did was out of pocket, nobody would ever really say anything. Some of these people could be hard partiers. Some of these people could, I'm gonna show you the cards why I said it. Some of these people could basically be very professional by day, but at the same time, like when it comes to partying, like they get way out of hand. And some of these people could be friends with people who just, like, when it comes to partying, they over party. So some of you guys are gonna find out that some of your well-moneyed bullies are connected to people who are connected to criminal activity because they did not have balance. They did not have they didn't have moderation when they were partying. And there could be some cold cases coming out about some people that that you thought had it all together, but they hung around some people that partied a little too much with the Seven of Cups here. Some of you guys can have an inkling that the shit happened, but that don't mean it. And some of you guys could just be like, nah, that's just my imagination. But with the warrior card here, some of you guys are going to find out that some people who are well moneyed and were bullying you guys, they party hard, bro. They party hard. So much to the point that some real shit happened and they had to protect themselves. And they did actually, because they weren't, they didn't invest into basically finding that balance of protection. Some of them could have did overkill in a situation. And some of them could have basically tried to justify the overkill. Um, and this is why some of these guys are afraid of prison. But with this nine of swords here, some of these people are thinking about it. Some of these people are realizing they should have took the time to heal. But I'll be honest, if you guys actually want to know why some of these criminal shit, why, and if you saw 2020, leave your favorite your favorite emoji. If you guys want to know what actually took what was a great contributor to some people partying with the wrong people, sex with the Ace of Wands. Let's talk about it. Some of you guys know some well-moneyed people. Some of you guys have been bullied by well-moneyed people who gave into oh shit. I'm starting to see why this message is formulating the way it is. Some of you guys are gonna find out about some well-moneyed bullies who they wanted to escape reality. And the way they were making money, they was gonna burn out before they was able to even reach 50. And if they over 50, they health is out of they health is shitty. But basically they partied hard, bro. Some rape could have happened with the Ace of Wands and the Five of Spades. Some of you guys can know well-money bullies who are connected to rape. And this the Judgment card. And they're paying karma for that shit. They paying karma for that shit. But shit, the shit that comes up in these cars. So let's talk about it. Some of you guys have bullies who are well moneyed, and they were mentally abused by their parents. Their parents were able to have consistent money coming in, and their parents taught them this false idea of status, so they carried that into adulthood by choice. Because as a child, you have a choice to make decisions. So as adults, we have free reign of decisions we make. But some of you guys are gonna find out that some people, well-money bullies that cause you guys problems, the idea of status that their family taught them, they met friends just like that, and it's because their parents had basically showed them examples of always stay focused on, let's say, a good time. Some of those people developed extreme escapism. Real shit. So with some of those people who developed extreme escapism, they could have liked to party, They were very professional when they needed to be, but when it comes to party time is party time. And party time for them was a way to meet nice, good-looking people and to get it in. And some of these people, they're being haunted by memories of how they could have raped some people. Well, damn. Yo, so some people, y'all gonna find out some shit. Cause I'm seeing how this message was basically building itself up. But yeah, some of you guys are gonna find out that some well-moneyed bullies, whose family members showed them the example of escapism, it showed up in their adulthood as extreme partying, and some of them have rape connected to their names, and they could have roofied and roofied some of those people. Yep. Well, damn. So some of those people could be roofied. Or, forgive me, or could have been roofied. You guys are gonna find out some shit about some people, especially if you guys are being bullied by well-moneyed people who you only saw them in a professional light and the image that they put out for you guys. Well, yeah, let's go to the next message. Anyway, and this also could be some cold cases that some people don't want coming out. All right, so we have the four of wands and the woods here. Child. Some people are getting haunted in their own homes. Let's talk about it. You know how return to senders work? Well, I'll give y'all a little bit of information on how return to senders work. If you put out an ill intention to the universe and it's supposed to come back to you, if you learn a lesson from it, well, you'll find out, like, uh you'll find out how to become stronger instead of viewing yourself as weak. Well, some people have been avoiding shadow work, and since they've been avoiding shadow work, the best way to get their attention is to have return to senders happen in their home. This woods, this card comes from the movie The Blair Witch Project. Um, so some of you guys could have cameras in your home, or there's some people who literally could be paying off karmic debt, and part of they're getting the realization that they want to make sure the people that they did dirty know how they truly feel or know how they truly felt. So some of you guys can have people that took you guys for granted, trying to figure out how to communicate with you guys, that they're very sorry for how they mistreated you due to lack of understanding. And it's because they weren't patient with themselves. And you may have some people who want to communicate with you guys that they're sorry for jumping to conclusions, and they realize that they could have had more time to just simply, go about things from a natural perspective. And they could also be watching your social media with this camera here. Okay. So we got a lot of messages, right? Now, remember I said we doing shadow work. I gotta do this shit myself, y'all. Okay, y'all. I'm wearing a moldavite, and the moldavite is bringing up a lot of shit that needs to come out. All the fears I have is bringing the shit out, and I have to. It's helping me heal. So these messages are gonna get deep. For example, because I'm open about shadow work to a certain extent, I'm healing a lot of trauma from being formerly raped. Okay, things of that nature. I don't know, whatever is coming up, it has to come up. But I'm sharing this with y'all because the best time to manifest is during Mercury retrograde, and you want to manifest like a turtle, and a motivate can help because it brings up the shit that you don't want to deal with. But I'm actively healing from being raped in the past, So, and I still got to put these videos out. So I'm about to do a trigger warning for you, some of you guys. And the two cards is about to come up. Um, just be zen and shit, cause when we doing tarot, we delivering real world messages. With me anyway. I would love to do love readings, but this is a love reading I'm doing by being honest with you guys. The two cards coming up, we got the devil twice. All right, so doing shadow work. Remember, I mentioned to you guys, some people could be return to senders are coming back and it's coming in their homes, right? So um they could be experiencing paranormal experiences with return to senders in their home. So with this Four of Wands here, this is saying if they were enjoying the benefit, if you know somebody who was enjoying the benefits of a well lush life without the internal skill sets to maintain it externally long term, they made deals with the devil. I'm gonna keep it honest. I ain't never seen no shit like this. When I was talking to you guys and I saw that shit, this shit scared me. I'm gonna keep it honest. But not in the manner where it's the devil. More so, it's like, yo, I can't believe people actually dumb enough to do this shit. Some of you guys gonna find out that some people that you guys know made deals with jinns, Jinn, and S, and not all jinns are evil. But some of you guys gonna find out some people who were living comfortable, they made deals with jinns, and they also did magic, and them return to senders is showing up in their home. And these are, if somebody did some spell work on you guys, these people really want to apologize to you guys, because now they understand that while they were able to live comfortable for quite some time, with this devil energy showing up twice, them return to senders ain't no fucking joke, bruh. Some of these people, when they was manifesting using magic, they had lower level entities actually manifesting for them. So if they made deals with the devils, some of these people got blood on their hands. This is why we got the Seven of Wands here, and we got the curse here. Some of you guys may know people who their karma is so shitty, and they have so many return to senders that getting involved with them is bad luck from the get-go. So some of these people, if they try to basically share their bad luck with people, all the people that they try to share their bad luck with, that's how bad these return to senders is whooping their ass. We gonna also get one more message. Two more messages. With the Knight of Cups and the twins here, these people may be trying, it's Mercury retrograde. Some of these people may be trying to get access back to people whose kindness that they took for granted. So if you were a safe space for a person who basically sold their soul to basically have stability, they're losing that stability. They're getting a shit ton of bad luck. Them return to senders is showing up as hauntings in their house. They want to basically apologize to you guys, but at the same time, because they're not actually taking the time to heal, and they're not actually doing what they need to do to remove this bad karma in a healthy manner, the way they try to remove karma is they try to involve other people in it. Well, you'll get both sides of this person. You'll get the nice and nasty. And this person is Mercury retrograde. Some of these people got bad luck out the ass, and they're gonna try to come in with extreme emotional manipulation. With the Page of Wands and escape, yo, these people are trying to basically run away from spell work that they sent to you. So somebody did spell work on you guys and is wondering why the spell work is not happening to you. Now, you guys know if you guys are being attacked by the spell work, because the spell work I'm picking up, it was so bad that you guys, there's no reason for you guys to be alive right now. That's how bad the spell work was. Y'all remember I had the devil card twice. Somebody basically sold a soul to be able to live a party life consistently. They wanted to be able to have a lifestyle where you could basically do what you want when you want it, but they had a little too much fun, partied with some people, and in deep in their subconscious, they're afraid of losing their freedom because at somebody you guys know at a party some bad shit happened, bro. Some bad shit happened in which sexual trauma occurred. And with the Page of Wands and Escape, somebody's getting return to senders out the ass, and they're trying to basically get away from all the magic that they did towards you and some other people as well. But they're trying to get from under the fire of their own magic. The magic that they sent out to you was so nasty, bro, that y'all like literally, logically, the fact that you guys are still alive, it surprises them. So this person is somebody you guys know is getting extreme shitty karma. When I say they getting extreme shitty karma, they karma is a type where if these people hit on you and try to take you out on a date and try to have sex with you, you don't want to have sex with them because whatever they got, basically they're gonna try to lash that shit onto you. Now we got the Queen of Swords and we got the Call. You got some people that you guys done cut off, and you with and basically you got some people that you guys had to cut off and had to set healthy boundaries with. Now with this the scream card here, the people that want your help are the very same people that kept fucking around and trying to irritate you guys on purpose. These are people that kept trying to find ways to go around your boundaries and to disrespect the hell out of you. And I'm picking up on people who would actually take the time to have a good old laugh when they were at the end of the day to discuss how they irritated you. So I feel like you guys have changed a lot from having to set boundaries with certain people. Now these people ain't trying to pick and laugh at you no more because you see how this blood on her face. Some of you guys, the same people that was trying to irritate you guys, they didn't know what. See, here's the joke, you guys. You guys had to set healthy fucking boundaries with these people every fucking day. Some of you guys had to set boundaries with some people on a consistent basis, and they found it funny the more that they pushed you away. Now these people need you because they got comfortable, trying to get under your skin every day. Well, let's just say just because you're handling it well and fair, and with this Queen of Swords, you're handling life at a fair pace. So you guys may have had to cut some things out of your life to be able to be more safe because these people kept creating games out of your safety. And they would joke about how you would respond and react when irritated. Well, these people need your help now because they got comfortable basically targeting you guys and trying to figure out how to disrespect your boundaries. Well, they played this game on some people that ain't so nice. So you may have some people from your past who thought it was fun to basically joke and use fear intimidation tactics on you guys. They need help. Child, what in the world? Okay, so we gonna, oh shoot, child, let me cleanse this energy. All this channeling, boy, we gonna get a message from the old maid cards. That's what we gonna do. I was wondering what was going on, like why I was channeling, but now y'all understand. Some of y'all enemies are afraid to actually do self-care because they're afraid of the consequences of people that are that's abusing and abusing them, how they used and abused you guys. Now, where's my old maid cards? Here we go. We're gonna get one more message, and then I hope you guys have a good day. So the old maid cards. Child. Okay. We have architect and farmer, and then we also have the firefighter card and the doctor here. Let's talk about it. And this is the lust card here. So this is talking about some of you guys could work with somebody who at your place of work, who can have an STD. And you guys are going to understand that this person has basically been attracting sexual partners specifically at work. They know that people like people with finances. So they also use work as a way to attract dates. But a reason that they specifically use work to attract dates, and they may also have good work ethic, is because they doubt themselves. You know, they have a lot of self-doubt. That's what I'm picking up. So they basically will not express their emotions, and they'll put all of that time and energy into their work ethic. So their work ethic may be beautiful, but this is also how they've been able to attract sexual partners. But due to them neglecting their emotional health, they gave into lust, and baby, they might have STDs. So this message is not so we can pick on people. This message is saying there's nothing wrong with hoping to find love at your place of work, because subconsciously these people may want work. You know what I'm saying? They may want to find love and love while doing what they love to do. This person subconsciously could enjoy dating people from their workplace because they're able to get to know these people better. But at the same time, um, they're not letting love happen naturally. And so some of you guys may find out about some people in your workplace who have been messing around, and someone has an STD in your workplace, and they may be trying to hide the fact that they're trying to figure out who spread the STD. If you saw 4242, please leave your favorite emoji. Also, some of you guys may be finding out. Wait, before I get into that, it's not that you can't find love at work. Love has to happen naturally. Somebody who has an STD at your place of work could also have convinced the people that they were sexually active with that there could possibly be a relationship. But they had no intention of being with these people long term. So the people that they were sexually active with could have been doing things behind the scenes to negatively impact their finances. Okay? So that's so you guys can understand, if you guys are going to decide to date people from work, make sure you guys have a clear understanding of what the fuck is going on. You need money, I need money. I'm about stability, you about stability. I'm drama free, be drama free. So if you guys, and I've said this in other videos, it's not that you can't date somebody from work. You just have to be responsible and mature. Because if you got sexually transmitted diseases being spread among coworkers, well, what does that mean? That means a business is going to more than likely have instability. And the people who have invested money into businesses don't want to hear about failed connections, you know, at places of work. They want to know that everyone's on the same page for the company goals. So some of you guys, your work environment could be changing due to the truth coming out about certain individuals who they've been so focused on having an orgasm that people's health is impacted. And you know how people act when their health impacted. They're more irritable, and that's no excuse to be a bitch or to be a mean ass person. But when your health is physically impacted and you in pain, the honest truth is, if someone tells you the truth, and if you don't have self-discipline, self-control, and self-awareness, you'll basically take any and everything too personal. One of the 4 agreements is don't take things personal. So some of you guys, there could be some people in your place of work who have health issues, and they're trying to justify having attitudes with you guys when their envy and jealousy is triggered. Don't take it personal. More so, they have health issues, and they wish they had taken better care of their health. So we're gonna end this reading with some sound bowl healing, and I pray that this message served you guys well.